Well, hey guys, I wanted to take a quick video on what we do for winter camping. I'm in the Rome Vagabond and got the diesel heater cranking. It's probably about 75 degrees inside of my tent right now, and it's 24 outside. Got all the windows closed, of course, but I wanted to go over gear and how we stay warm in the winter besides just a diesel heater. So today we're going to put on the insulation from Rome. This is made to clip onto the poles of this tent. It'll keep the inside nice and warm. It just adds an extra layer between the elements and you. I've got a set of winter sheets, or sheets I'm going to call winter sheets from Rome. We're going to put those over the mattresses and just go over a couple different bags and blankets and solutions we have to stay warm otherwise.
Hey guys, please take a minute and subscribe. It means a lot to us and helps us grow the channel. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the video.
All right, so we're going to go over some gear that we use and then we'll install everything. First piece of gear that I have that I really like is this get out gear. It's a down puffy blanket. You let it open probably about a half an hour to an hour before you want to use it. And this thing is great. It just sucks up all the warmth. It's stuck down filled, and it packs up super compact, really, really nice. And it does a hell of a job in the winter of keeping you warm. In fact, I actually drape it over the poles here and kind of section the tent off if it gets really cold. So the diesel heater blows only on half of the tent. Makes it awesome. Makes it really warm. Highly recommend this blanket. They have a bunch of different colors. They pack away nicely. They're squishy, so they compress down, and they do a wonderful job. Next, the piece of gear that a lot of people I don't see a lot of people with, especially if they do winter camping, is this little tiny $20, and I'll put a link to this in there. This little $20 fleece liner. It's basically a thin fleece sleeping bag that goes inside of your sleeping bag, and this thing, it probably, if I had to guess, will add another 5 to 10 degrees of protection to whatever your bag is rated for. So if you have a 30-degree bag, let's say, you're probably going to be okay, down to maybe 20, 25 degrees easily. It's just that little extra layer of insulation to keep your body heat in that bag. And I got to tell you, it makes a huge difference for like 20 bucks. So might want to mention too, leave some comments with what you guys use for winter camping. There's a lot of options out there. I'm only going over what we have and what we use, and this thing is killing me. Oh my God. So anyway, also, if you want to, drop me a like on this video and subscribe. It would mean a lot. My favorite blanket that I use probably is this one. This is Eagle's Nest Outfitter, and this is a field day blanket. It's a very, very warm blanket. It's thin, it packs down. It's got an excellent print on the side. I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but it's got a really nice print, and it's fleece lined. It's like microfiber fleece, and it's incredible. Another blanket to use to keep warm. If we're going in the spring, or especially the summer, I don't even bring the sleeping bags out because they get too warm. So I'll just use probably this blanket as the one I use the most in the summertime, and just cover up with that. No bags, no anything else, because you don't really need them. Next, I want to talk about the big difference between sleeping bags. Now, what I have here is an Altos S 0 degree sleeping bag. Is it rated for 0 degrees? Yeah, it is. The difference between it and a lot of bags, it's orange, so I had to get it because obviously it matches the truck. I would feel more comfortable calling this a 3-season bag. I'm not going to pull it all the way out. Actually, I probably should pull it all the way out so I can compare, but I'll do that a little bit later. It says it's rated for 0 degrees. I would not feel comfortable in 0 degree weather with this bag. 20 degrees, yeah, 25. I've done that with this bag, no problem. But when you get much colder than that, the synthetic down does not work anywhere near as well as the duck down. So at the end of the day, I have this saying with building the trucks, cars, anything you do, you buy once, you cry once, and that's the truth with this. And you spend the money. This was about $100 bag. It's great, it's comfortable, I like everything about it except for the fact that it's synthetic filled. My wife decided that she was going to one up me and she bought this monster, and this is a Kelty Cosmic Down 0 degree sleeping bag. Now, the difference in these two bags, it's night and day. It's absolutely night and day. Now, this one is a bit thicker, but it is a true duck down 0 degree bag, and I used this a couple of weekends ago when I went on a solo trip with some buddies. I used this bag, and again, I'll pull both of them out and compare them in a little bit here. I used this bag, and it was, I think, 17 degrees outside, and I was sweating my butt off. I had to open it up and use it more like a top blanket, top quilt than anything, because it was too warm. Phenomenal bag. Kelty stuff. No, we're not sponsored by them or anything, but Kelty, they claim a 0 degree bag. I would say it is absolutely true to at least a 0 degrees, if not more. It was just so warm. It was phenomenal. So let me get this stuff out of the way a little bit. And so I called Rome and ordered these sheets, and they're kind of like a thin microfiber lined sheet. So that should help with some of the warmth in the wintertime too. I was using just a regular, full-size sheet to get over the 2-inch memory foam topper we put on top of the Rome mat. Now, the Rome mattress is very comfortable in and of itself, but this extra 2-inch memory foam makes it almost Tempur-Pedic-like without being a Tempur-Pedic, and it takes up almost the whole footprint of the tent. There's about 8 to 10 inches at the back that's, doesn't cover, but I'm not that worried about it. For sleeping arrangements, it's just great. I could sleep in this. We slept in this 12 days or 11 nights, and I had wonderful sleep. It was absolutely great. So there's that. And then lastly, what we're going to be doing is I had insulation like this for my Thule tent, and it made a really big difference. So I'm kind of hoping that this works as well as that did for the Rome. Now, it's a very nice, it's a thinner weatherproof material, and it's a quilted liner basically, and it's made to hook onto these bars here and up here and everything, so it'll clip right onto here, and it goes around the perimeter of the tent, and it helps with the insulation, because the ripstop material, it's like any other tent. It's thinner. It's not a very weather windproof material, let's say. Very waterproof, very everything proof, but at the end of the day, it's not the warmest when this gets freezing cold all around you. All this stuff is cold to the touch. Gives you that extra layer of insulation. So I'd like to install that and then kind of go over all of what that is. Okay, well, we got the insulation in. Maybe it took about 10 minutes. The cool part is it's kind of oversized, so it goes way down in the corners and actually tucks under the mattress. So it's a mess, but we've got the mattress pad in there, or the mattress cover rather. We got the insulation on, and that'll puff up since it's quilted. And with the heater on, I turned the heater down to 2 hertz, which is about 30%. With this insulation and that, I am sweating. So this is going to be really nice when it comes to winter camping. As you can see, they have zippers for all of the windows, top, sides, and then enter, exit on either side. And it's just really nice. They have the same zippers with their logo. Really good quality zippers. They don't bind. And this is going to make winter camping amazing. So I can't wait.